Welcome to the Explainer. So, if you're in the market for a new pair of everyday headphones, you already know that choice paralysis is incredibly real. Honestly, it's harder than picking something to watch on Netflix some nights. Today, we're diving straight into the wireless earbud market. Our primary goal? To help you as a new buyer decide between Apple's recently launched and, honestly, somewhat confusing AirPods 4 models. But we're not stopping there. We're also going to compare them against a massively popular budget wildcard to help you find the absolute perfect fit for both your lifestyle and your wallet. Here is our roadmap for today's Explainer. We'll start with the AirPods 4 dilemma, take a peek inside the buds, ask if ANC is actually worth it, introduce a crazy budget wildcard, compare true value, and finally, get to your verdict.
All right, part 1, the AirPods 4 dilemma, choosing your perfect audio companion.
Okay, let's get into this. Apple just dropped 2 different AirPods 4 models at the exact same time. And yeah, it left a lot of everyday consumers scratching their heads. We have a base model and an active noise-canceling model. We've got to ask this right out of the gate, because picking the right earbud depends entirely on your specific daily routines, your frustrations, and of course, your budget. You really don't want to overpay for features you'll never touch, but you also don't want to miss out on tech that could genuinely improve your daily commute.
Moving on to Section 2. Inside the AirPods 4, the shared DNA of Apple's newest generation.
Before we split them apart to make a buying decision, we really need to look at the powerful foundation both of these premium earbuds actually share. Whether you go for the base model or the more expensive one, you are getting the brand new Apple H2 chip. You're getting that incredible voice isolation for crystal clear phone calls in super loud environments, a USB-C charging case, dust and sweat resistance, and up to 30 hours of total battery life. But honestly, the real magic here from our sources, the new Siri interactions. If your phone rings and your hands are full, you can literally just nod your head yes to answer the call or shake your head no to decline it, without lifting a single finger. It's kind of mind-blowing.
And this perfectly captures that famous ecosystem magic Apple users will happily pay a premium for. As Amazon reviewer Michael Jenkins points out, setup is basically instant. If you're already deeply embedded in the Apple ecosystem, an iPhone, an iPad, a Mac, these just seamlessly bounce the audio connection around depending on what screen you're actually looking at. That totally frictionless experience, that is a massive selling point.
But let's ground this in reality for a second. The AirPods 4 use a universal in-ear fit, meaning they don't have those customizable silicone tips that wedge into your ear canal. And as reviewer Lay pointed out, this universal fit is notoriously polarizing. While a lot of people find them insanely comfortable for office work, if you're a heavy sweater or you do intense sports training, they can easily fall out during a heavy run. It's an absolutely crucial factor to consider for your lifestyle.
Section 3. Is ANC worth it? The $50 upgrade question.
So, this brings us to the biggest question. What actually separates the base model from the premium model? Look at this exact feature delta between the 129 version and the 179 version. What does that extra money actually buy you? Well, the premium version gives you active noise cancellation to block out the world, transparency mode to let the world back in, and a seriously upgraded wireless charging case. That case actually features a built-in speaker, so you can easily ping it using the Find My app when it inevitably gets lost in the couch cushions.
It literally all comes down to the number 50. You've got to ask yourself, as a new buyer, is silencing a screaming baby in an airplane cabin on your weekly business trips or pinging a lost case right before you run out the door worth exactly $50 extra to you? If you just listen to podcasts in a quiet office, save the $50. But if you're commuting on a screeching subway every day, that $50 upgrade might just be the best money you ever spend.
Section 4. The budget wildcard. Testing true value.
Now, right as you're weighing that Apple price tag, we have to introduce a massive plot twist from our source material, a highly rated budget option. And this totally illustrates the bmani earbuds brute force feature, 80. An insane 80 hours of total playtime from the charging case. I mean, that completely dwarfs Apple's 30 hours. If you're the kind of person who constantly forgets to charge their devices, this metric alone kind of changes the entire conversation, doesn't it?
And remember that jogging problem we just saw with the AirPods? Well, for a fraction of the cost, we're talking an incredibly accessible $25. This budget wildcard completely solves it. The physical hook wraps right around your ear, ensuring that no matter how much you sweat or how hard you sprint, the earbuds physically cannot fall out.
Real user experiences completely back this up for heavy sweaters and active runners. Emily Sherman's review notes that there is zero slipping or adjusting mid-run, and they remain in perfect condition even after a year of consistent use.
It just goes to show that for intense, sweaty workouts, this budget wildcard might actually be the absolute best tool for the job. It's literally outperforming a device that costs 6 times as much. Section 5. Comparing true value. The ultimate breakdown. Okay, let's lay all the facts out on the table. This matrix impartially synthesizes our sources, giving you a chance to truly align your wallet with your actual daily needs, and the contrasts are pretty stark. Apple gives you that slick ecosystem magic and advanced noise control, but at a premium price of $129 or $179 with a 30-hour battery. On the flip side, the bmani offers an absolute workhorse battery of 80 hours and a hyper-secure fit for about $25. Of course, you are sacrificing the high-end Apple software features and active noise cancellation to get there. Finally, Section 6, your final verdict, making the right choice for your lifestyle.
So we've unpacked the specs, the prices, and the real-world reviews. Now it's decision time. Here is your ultimate buyer's guide. Step 1. If you want seamless Apple magic, you work in quiet environments, and you just want things to work instantly, grab the $129 base model. Step 2. If you're constantly on airplanes or subways and you desperately need silence, pay the $50 premium and get the ANC model. It's totally worth it. Step 3. If you're an intense runner, you sweat heavily, you forget to charge your devices, and you are on a budget, the $25 bmani is clearly the king for your specific needs. I'm going to leave you with this final thought to chew on as you figure out what you truly value in your everyday tech. Are you the type of user who wants the invisible, frictionless magic of a premium ecosystem? Or do you need the rugged, unrelenting brute force of an 80-hour battery and physical earhooks? The data is all right there, but the choice is entirely yours. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. And hey, happy listening.